Constitution. And then the largest hit die.
Which is a D12 for you.
It's a D10.
That's right. You're not a barbarian. D10. So you roll the 7 on
Yeah,
that.
it's like
7
1
plus
sometimes.
23 is a 30.
He's pit
In
fighting.
the first week, you have 2 successes. You win 100 gold. So you are now 2 for 1 in Dairy Cane.
Yucky.
Oh, yeah. 2.
And that's only the first week, so I need another rolls from you.
Dairy Cane.
Hope he does well.
Yep. And here's the second one.
Garbage over here.
Acrobatics. Athletics. Constitution.
Ooh.
And a hit die.
Oof. I thought almost you had it. In the second week, you go again. You go 2 and 1 again. So you win another 100 gold.
Okay, so I'm
And-
4. I'm 4 and 2.
Are you winning, son?
Hey, you win some, you lose some.
That's right.
4 and
some,
2. So that makes me overall 12 and 4.
Very good.
All right. Now, for your carousing, what kind of establishment would you go to? Wealthy, comfortable, modest, poor?
I'm not going to poor, but I'm not going to the stuck up rich because they're stuck up and rich. So I'd go to modest, clean, modest, clean looking place.
Hell yeah.
All right. For every day or every night that you want to stay to eat and drink and have a room at a modest place here in Dairy Cane, it is 4 silver just for the stay. The meals will cost you 2 silver. Roll me a D100.
D100.
Ooh,
What level are
36.
you?
I am 6.
Nervous.
So how many days do you drink and stay at an inn versus the boat?
Oh, I'd give myself the first week. Just to stretch my legs and all that kind of stuff, and then the second week stay back on the boat.
That's fair.
So in your drunken carousing for the whole week and enjoying your compatriots and fellow bar patrons and any crewmates that ever join you, somewhere in the middle of all, you gamble and win back 65 silver.
Oh, nice. 65 silver. And then you said for the night for food and lodging was 4 silver a night.
Yeah, 4 silver for the lodging, 2 for the meals.
Yeah.
4. All right. Fjord, you were in here when I got in here. Was there any downtime activity you would like to do?
Yeah, I got a couple things. I already got the vials from last time, but I want to first of all see if there's ask around town and see if there's a bag of holding that I could purchase that anyone's willing to let go. I don't know if that's if somebody's holding on to it and is tired of it and wants to give it out to an adventurer.
Tired of it.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay. I love those.
Sweet. Now, the next thing I need you to roll for me is a D6.
I wish I knew more about.
You do
how
meet
he
a
does this
contact
stuff.
within the next week who says he can get you a bag of holding. Definitely, he needs a couple days, but you're here for 2 weeks, so you definitely can wait it out. Once he gets back to you and has the bag of holding, he says it's going to cost you 200 gold.
Done.
Mm.
All right. Other thing I
Easy,
want to
next.
do is during the 2 weeks. So I want to take one of the days, and I want to go to where the post office is, and disguise myself to look like one of them. Go inside and look for two different things. One, for missives about the Cran military movements, and the second, any letters addressed to Captain Arthur Jameson or Noble Devon.
Ooh. So am I assume that you're going in disguise in order to get behind the counter and look for these, right?
Yes, yeah, I'm going
All right.
disguised, looking like I belong there, walking in like I belong there.
I'll need 2 checks
And
from you. I'll need a
Boy.
deception check for you to get in, and if that is successful, okay, 25 is successful. I'll need a investigation check.
ooh. Hey,
Awesome.
heck yeah.
Pretty good.
So in the amount of time that you spend doing this, military missives or anything of military might or whatnot, obviously, even with the 25 deception and the 19 investigation, breaking open seals and checking letters that you can't already read against the backing of a candlelight and see through the envelope or single piece of parchment and or scroll, you're unable to make any orders. But after enough searching and enough piecing together different letters home, you understand that a bunch of sailors are heading home or to their families about the loss of Dondera and the reorganization of the Cran fleet to be centered at Clagrina. Here, and I'll type it in the chat.
All right.
Agrina?
Reorganization of Cran Fleet at what is this called? Clagrina. And the last thing I want to do is over the 2 weeks, I want to make as many level 2 fraudulent spell scrolls as I can, and disguise as a different person each day, or on the last day, disguise as one person, just sell them all. So I think we decided 2 days per fake spell scroll.
Yep, 2 days per fake spell scroll, and it's going to cost you like 12 to 15 gold for just the material.
Okay.
Unless you've got like parchment in your enough parchment.
I have 16 pieces of parchment, and I got a whole ink vial.
Okay, divide that 16 by. I'm sorry, times that 16 by 4, and that's how many like scrolls you can get out of it.
Damn.
Okay.
That's a lot of
that
scrolls.
Way you can start keeping track of like how many days worth of supplies or number of attempts you have.
And ink, how much ink can do a lot. So
what?
I have an a jar of ink. I don't know if that goes through if I use one thing for a scroll or whatever.
Oh, how much ink do you need?
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Because a bottle is 1 ounce and it's 10 gold each. So yeah. Man, I really don't want to get into it, so I'm gonna go ahead and say. I mean, you're doing arcana work. We'll go a bottle a week.
Okay, sounds good. So I'll need to buy one thing of ink. How much is ink around here?
In this economy, as you can tell, everybody here can tell, walking
in this
around,
economy,
this town's been hit a little hard with the war and obviously losing it.
Fuck 'em.
So they're reeling from a spent economy. So instead of being 10 gold, which is medium fair market price, it's 11. It's 11 gold.
Okay, sounds good. And then how many deception checks do you want?
How many? I'll pass them out.
Just give me 2, and we'll call that for both weeks.
Okay.
Hey, also while we were here, my week of staying out in town, at the nighttime, did I find anybody that would be worthwhile to come join and have an adventure to fill up crew if we need crew members?
Your ship
I think we're good on crew.
not full.
I think we're at ideal, right?
You are just barely at idea.
Yeah.
I'll move you all back so we all can look together.
Pretty fucking sure.
You have a. Where did it go? Nope, this is the wrong boat. Wrong boat.
Yeah.
You have 114 members.
Big boat.
And currently, without the triple hammocks, you can fit 170 on the ship.
Okay.
God, that's a lot of fucking people.
Well,
so if recruitment is definitely going to be something you're all going to do, we can do a group check, and you all can decide to fill and or get X amount. Because you got to remember that the captain also, currently for your current crew and officers, have 51 days of water and 38 days of food, and you will need probably more barrels.
Barrel.
I think the next person in here was Mask. Was there anything else that you needed to do in those 2 weeks?
How much should I sell these for? Sorry.
I'm going to get back to you on that.
Okay, sounds good.
Basically, it was just see if there's anything to do around the town that would make our stuff better while we were waiting.
Make your stuff better.
Yeah, earn some money or.
Right.
I mean, we're already getting our ship improved.
Hmm.
Or find stuff that we could get to trade other places.
we do have some goods to trade if it was worth our while.
What does he mean? Did we keep that stuff, or did that go down with the last ship? I remember we had a lot
Is
of
this
crap
in the
to
water
sell,
or on
but
land?
That would be in the water.
that ship went down, so I don't think we have it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Yeah, you get the sense that this town is kind of rebuilding. You could, I mean, if you're not, if you're just going around listening in and like asking people and trying to get like intel and whatnot, not a lot of people in the know here. Not to mention your mask is a little off-putting. But if you want to work as well and find like an odd job to fit in, we can do that.
Sure.
Okay. Give me. Well, you would choose the job. So would you want to work with your hands? Would you want to be doing something that requires you to be very quick? Would you want to work with a set of tools? You want to put on a certain performance?
Ooh, performance. I don't think that would be his.
Either with my hands or with some tools.
Type, but...
You may pick. I need to know which one.
Hands.
Hands it is. Athletics check, please.
Oh.
That's bad.
3. You sure you don't want me, Cap?
This is what I'm just going around doing some.
Can't assist him during his downtime. He's doing his downtime.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Well, yeah, you're in 20 gold.
There you go.
Well, you know, that's something.
For either low quality work or not doing enough.
Yeah, such is life.
Low quality work.
Okay, who's
That's rough, buddy.
next? I've got him done. Birchstorm. Okay, so you definitely were hiding out in the ship after causing a ruckus, but do you want to do anything?
No, because then I'll go to jail.
Yeah, he wasn't disguised or anything.
Very well. So you hide out on the ship the whole time?
Oh, he's stowed away, yes.
Very well. I'm good. Fjord's good. I gotta get him his money. Mask's good. Shannon, downtime activities. Anything?
Well, I hate this place, so I would just be going into town to drink and come back to go sleep on the ship. I would want to eavesdrop while I am drinking to see if anything is going on around town, if anybody knows interesting, and hanging out with Pella.
Ooh, and hanging out with Pella. I'm going to whisper things that you overhear.
Yay! Fucking love Pella.
Is Pella the goblin?
Mm-hmm.
I hate that dude.
You don't touch him.
I mean, he's tougher than shit. He's not very strong, but he's tough.
Is this the racist country that likes slavery?
Oh yeah, that's right.
This is the country that got beat.
No, this country does not like slavery.
They say they don't, but they condoned it.
Right.
They didn't. The fucking the governor said that he did not.
Oh, I'm
like
sure he said a lot of things.
And
he sure had eyebrow raising when he heard about you and us doing things against the slavery.
Yeah. I also I brought him. I don't know if I brought it to him yet, but I have the information that I was given from what's his name? Catman.
Captain, I have heard certain things going on in here, and the most concerning to me is an orphanage recently lost all of their kids overnight in the Thayer Port City Barrow.
That's what kids do.
Oh, sounds good.
You know, that sounds pretty suspicious. And since we're so against slavery, I would assume we're against bad things happening to orphans. I am. I'm against that. No, Ted Squad.
Not their parents.
Wow.
Yeah, correct. Also, isn't their whole goal to get out of the...
So real quick, before you guys delve any further into that, for hanging out with Pella, and this is going to be for everybody, what I'm about to say next, because you're going to definitely notice your crewmates, because it's pretty easy to spot them in town. Like, at least when they're in groups, one of them has the half mask and or more. But Prim, you're going to know where the idea came from while hanging out with Pella.
Yeah.
Pella, within the first couple of nights, is going to ask if you want a tattoo.
Daddy, I'm hinting.
I'm interested.
He only asks because he's already given a couple of the crewmates tattoos. And a couple of them like pull up like an arm sleeve, and one's got literally the captain's mask tattooed on his shoulder. The other one's got a variation of that mask with like cross swords. Another one's got one with a sword and a flintlock. And then another guy's got like, he put his half mask on his whole, back from shoulder to shoulder. And he's got some like goofy thing underneath where it's like, to the seas I go underneath and whatnot.
How's the quality on these?
Above prison tattoos.
Nice.
Good.
So not prison tattoos. They don't look like they're infected. They're not a lot of bleeding, but it's all black and not a lot of shading, obviously.
Oh, can I get one? I want a tattoo.
If you're all gonna start to notice that yes, your crewmates are gonna start showing up with fresh tats, and Pella knows somebody here who can do tattoos and has been bringing people to the parlor and getting them done. So yes, anybody who would like to get a tattoo to commemorate on the ship or whatever you want, that is absolutely possible.
Okay. Do they do magical tattoos?
You would have to find a person who will sell the magical tattoos. This place that Pella is bringing the crew members is not the place that would have magical tattoos.
Okay.
I want a regular tattoo.
Will next hold on. Question. Will this take away from a slot whenever I want my magical tattoos?
No.
Oh, then fuck yeah. Tap me up all you want.
All right. So, Birchstorm first, what are you getting done?
I'm going to get the words flight risk across like my collarbone.
Across your collarbone. All right. As
the
aquatic
from one shoulder to the other, yeah.
As the aquatic elf to get that tattoo and lettering and words across your collarbone. It's gonna cost you 3 gold.
Yeah, done.
All right. Arn, what are you getting?
I'm getting our Jolly Roger with a skeleton on my leg.
That's awesome. Oh, and not only are they're not all just getting a mask variation. Some actually do put the 5 stars If not, they do the stereotypical star on the elbows.
So it's our Jolly Roger with a skeleton with a cutlass stabbing through a heart, and the heart is bleeding.
That's a lot of good detail, but it's on your leg, so they only charge you 3 gold, 5 silver. Prim?
Quick question. If I get a tattoo and I transform into something and I transform back, will I still have the tattoo?
You will still have the
thing
tattoo.
you transform will have the tattoo?
Yeah.
And I will totally allow you to make that druid canon that if you get a tattoo and you transform, it could be on either the fur pattern
terrifying.
or somewhere on the skin. Yes.
That'd be awesome. A tatted up ape. I'm here for it. What I want to see is a tatted up hairless cat.
Oh God. All right. So I think I don't know. I don't know what a druid would typically get for tattoos. So I'll think about it. Maybe another time.
All right. Then the last person for downtown activity, Slate.
I'm actually good on the tattoos and everything.
Okay.
But what have you been doing?
Minding my own business.
Touching his
Disgusting.
No going out in town and corralling, mingling? Anthropology work?
Anything you want to learn about the crayon while we're here?
Any toes to touch?
No, they're not too interesting to me. And I think, didn't I help Bertram escape? So aren't I in trouble too?
You were in disguise.
Oh. Still, I'm not gonna risk a whole bunch of exposure.
Okay. Well then, by my count, it should be the 26th of the month. The ship upgrades and the repairs. 117 gold for the repairs there, Mask.
I already took them all out of the thing.
Sweet. All right, good to go. So then, yes, it is now the 26th of Nabato. It is the year 1571. And the town actually, it's still getting cold. It hasn't snowed yet, but this town, they're starting to hang up colored paper between houses and whatnot. They've cleared the square. They've started putting out tables. So they're preparing for something.
It's fucking Crimbus.
Chris
My
Crimbus.
favorite time of year.
All right. I'd like to ask what's going on to one of the villagers who's putting out tables.
They go, end of year festival.
Oh, like a New Year's festival.
Ah, of course.
What goes on at the end of year festival? Big fight?
There's fighting in some streets. And he's like, throws his hand up. He goes to the back alleys. And then he goes, but no, this is generally everybody celebrates the end of the year festival with, drinks, hot food, party favors, bands.
What's the party favors?
He goes, I don't know. The magistrate hasn't announced it. I don't think it's going to be something too granular. We are reeling from a war.
True.
Fair.
Okay.
Captain, are we good to go? Are we staying for this festival? What's going on?
I mean, I'm good to go. Does anyone want to stay for this Chris Crimbus festival?
Not here. No.
Cool. Then we can fucking leave.
Dude, broke people have the worst gifts. Let's go. Get the fuck out.
Oh, well, no! Not what I meant.
Not wrong.
It's not what I had meant. It's not what I meant. Just don't like the crayon.
Rob, did I ever tell the fucking what's it called? The Governator? About the elf?
The Governator.
Yeah, Magistrate.
Governor, you ever tell Governor Rowlett about which elf?
Not Rowlett. Captain. No. Magistrate Reardon.
Oh yeah, the magistrate of Dairy Cane. Would you tell? Yeah. What did you
The info I got from Figo.
From Fios?
Fios, that one.
Figo.
I don't recall. I don't have it in my notes that you did.
Okay. Yes, I have well then cool. I have to go talk to him and give him more information because I told him I would and that he would give me something for it and I don't know what it is. Maybe badly. So I'll have to see the magistrate.
All right, making your way downtown. Walking fast. You head to the office that is the magistrate's building. You walk inside. The hall boy recognizes you. Immediately brings you upstairs, and nobody else is in line. But immediately runs in and comes out within like the next couple of seconds. He goes, "The magistrate is free, and we'll see you, sir, Captain Mask."
Okay.
Fancy
As you walk in,
voices.
the familiar sight of this spectacle, fine-looking, little old, wizened elf. As he looks up and he goes, "Ah, Captain Mask, you're still here in town. Good to hear. What can I do for you today?"
Yeah. Remember we were talking about, slaves and them being bad?
Absolutely.
So I got some info that there's an elf on the outskirts of Dairy Cane. He's a merchant, and it's run by slaves.
Do say more. As he pulls out ink, quill, parchment.
His name is Erdith.
Erdith. And do you know his family name?
That is the only info I got.
No. Mwah. Love you, Kate. I hope you're having a fabulous evening.
Sorry I don't have more. I just got you what you could.
The merchant Erdith on the outskirts of Dairy Cane. And how do you know that he is using slavery?
My source tells me. That being said, I cannot reveal my source.
Very well, Captain Mask. I do treat all these matters of any elves using slavery very seriously after last results of the undercovering of what happened on Arakawa Island concerning some families and the magistrate there. Terrible business. I'm going to have my personal guard look into it, and if it is true, I will detain this elf and he will be punished accordingly, his assets seized and given to the next arrival family, and I will then, of course, award you with 5 acres of land on the outskirts of Dairy Cane. Do you agree?
Yes, but on the other hand, do you know of any merchant farms on the outskirts of town?
I have issued a few deeds out to some families starting farms and plantations, especially for the hot cane here.
Yeah, hot cane. I forgot about that stuff.
How much land is that?
Well,
for each of these farms, I would say.
Luckily, here at Numako Island on the east coast that we are, I have quite amount of land plots already made available, and I would say the largest hot cane farm to the largest family I currently have given out is about a modest size of 125 acres. But they range from 10 to the hundreds. Very rarely do one family accumulate that much.
So, what if we could make a deal?
I am open to any deals. Please go
on. What would you say if we went and took a look and tried to find this farm, and instead of the 5 acres, we take care of it and we get the whole farm. Considering it's not being used
Kyle.
properly anyway.
Oh, I'm a little
Kyle.
confused here.
I'm so
you
happy
said
you're
it was a
back.
merchant at the outskirts of town. Is it a merchant or is it a farm?
The merchant has a farm.
E-I-E-I-O.
This helps me narrow it down. Aerith, the merchant with a farm. I will be able to seek this out immediately with my guards. As much as I do trust you as a letter of marque holder for Crane, I do ask that you allow me to conduct the investigation with my own men.
That makes sense.
If you do believe you can do a better job than this, Aerith, I may be persuaded to release his assets directly to you.
Depends on what he did, but I mean,
if this man is guilty of
Have a
using
trial
slavery
first. Shit.
labor in order to pad his pockets, increase his bottom line in profit, and try to get ahead in business, that is something I cannot abide by.
Thank God.
Every intelligent soul is their own being and is allowed to make their own choices, not slavery.
That being said,
Okay.
at bare minimum, I would do the same. However, I would keep those who wish to stay on the farm employed with
Aid them.
obvious exchange for currency.
So that they're not slaves.
Well then, Captain, you have a commendable quality, and I do. It does bring me joy to hear of such amiable traits in a captain such as yourself. But alas, you only have a letter of marque. He's currently this man, before we can find evidence, is currently a member of the Crown Society as a business owner, and thus has a slightly higher standing with you with our government in view. So you must allow my men to make the investigation. However, I will be the exact terms that you have for these indentured people. I will, of course, make the same offer to either pay them as if they agree to new management, or I will allow them to be relocated to wherever they were retaken. Do you agree to these terms?
Yes,
Relocated.
absolutely. Obviously, if the merchant is found innocent, I wouldn't still try and take the land from him because he's obviously done nothing wrong. However, if he is found guilty, I'm assuming that either A, these people will be stuck here with nothing and would like a job, or would like to, fucking go home.
I agree with your sentiments exactly, Captain.
Yeah, fucking go home.
And since you don't have any current prospects as to a replacement, if he is guilty, I'm willing to at least hire a manager of the farm and pay the servants or, the workers.
And not servants.
He picks up a bell and rings it, and his high-nosed spectacle assistant comes in, and he hands him this parchment and waves him off. And he goes, Captain, I have totally agree with you. As such, we must be post-haste to investigate this, and I do feel that I can trust you, and if this comes out to be true
questionable.
and we bring him to justice, I believe it'll be very easy to hand over his assets to you.
Well, perfect. Then we will stop back here in a little bit to give you time for your investigation.
I don't want to
undergo our whatever we're doing.
Very well. Thank you, Captain. He motions your hand. The hall boy comes and finds you and leads you out.
Get him mighty.
As you leave the building,
I reach my hand out as we walk out. I tap.
Oh, nice. He kind of looks at you kind of funny. Like that was the most physical interaction he's had with anybody in the month.
That's how we do things, my boy.
No.
So as you leave and you before you leave the courtyard, you definitely see the spectacle assistant handing off the parchment to what looks like a uniformed sergeant of guard. And he opens up the parchment real quick, immediately whistles, and you see 4 armed elves peel off the wall and come up to the sergeant. And he immediately motions them, and they all hop to and they start marching out the one back gate.
Neat. You're quick. I like it.
So you got a little bit of time to kill.
Sweet. I'm assuming we have some stuff we would like to do.
Like what? What the fuck we want to do?
Now I will go back to my man and woman.
Just count me as one of the dudes.
Yucky.
No, Prim, you are a female who has the Kazumbas.
What?
Never
what?
again.
What the fuck did I just hear?
The what?
I said it to Prim.
Even Pella is probably like, what the fuck?
Well, you know, Pella, he's already got a strike against him on my thing.
He came back when he didn't have to, and he's been very helpful, and you be nice, because I love him.
Yes, but he traded slaves, and I don't like it.
All right, that's fair.
I have a vendetta
He
against
probably doesn't like me either after all the torture that I do to him.
Yeah, my
And a
guess would be
cleric
he
that
doesn't.
survives, and then a cleric that brings him back to life just so that I
Maybe
can
stop torturing him. I don't know.
Yeah, well, he did a while ago, but still.
Just spitballing.
What's up, Kyle? What's up, bud?
I didn't torture him.
No, I did.
Well, Arn did.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
So what shall we do in the meantime, Captain? No, Kyle! Fucking hell. Nobody can let me just sit and be lazy.
Anyone have anything they, you know, have that's semi-close? Even not semi-close. Anyone got some stuff they want to do?
Three.
I think we should go to an island we've never been to before.
Yeah, maybe we should start boating.
Is there any one of those nearby?
A boat? Probably.
7.
You
got him.
8.
Wingy.
9.
No.
Voting.
10. Okay.
Or we
I
could
did a
just go
lot
and
of
find
raking
somebody
today,
and
so I
torture 'em.
hate you.
Go find
Thanks
somebody
for
that's also doing some slavery and beat the living shit out of them and take their slaves and their land.
You know, I got questions for you later. This whole torture thing, you know, kind of.
Be nice to get back on the water, though.
What if we were going to New Mako Island, right?
That's where we are right now.
For Noble. No, are we on New Mako Island?
You
Yeah,
are. You're on the
Oh.
east side of it.
We can keep
on the
looking
east
for your
side, okay.
noble man. Yeah.
Yeah, because he was last seen on the west of New Mako Island.
Or we could go to the west and see how better their economy is.
But I could also
getting all
go
kinds
with
of information.
a trip to the Durgans because I might be able to trade information for information.
I know a guy.
So, yeah, you do know a guy that can show up anytime. Is he interested in military information?
He's interested in all information.
Yeah,
I got some information for him if he's interested.
Well, there is a auction of magic items in a Durgan port called New Frankfurt.
Ooh.
So
well, actually,
that might be interesting.
Would your friend
Theos, yeah.
Would he be able to find out where Noble Devon
It'll cost you.
Are you willing to pay?
Yeah, sure costs
I have information to trade.
More! Steve!
Is your information going to be worth the information that you're going to ask
I love
him?
you, but I hate you.
I mean, it's about about where the clan fleet is going to reorganize.
That's
so.
You could try.
4.
Or I'm willing to do a job for him.
Oh, so you're going to be indebted to him.
8.
Well, he's got a job in mind.
10. Oh, God, my leg.
What is our good friend's name?
Theo.
Theo.
Right?
That's a short name.
Yeah. Theo's Rad Kadak. Something like that.
Don't say it too loud, he'll show up.
Oh, you gotta be holding his card, though?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Theos Rakad?
Do you hide the card between your big bazongas or whatever?
My bahubalas, whatever the fuck you said.
Yeah.
Ooh, the vuvuzela, yeah.
Vuvuzelas.
Yeah, your vuvuzelas. Your two vuvuzelas.
That's going down in history.
Yeah.
So where to?
Good.
Are we calling Fios or are we heading out?
Well, Theo
It
can
is cool,
Why don't you
Rand.
just
on the
call him
boat.
and have him walk with us as we go over to the other side of the island?
Walk and talk.
Whack and tack.
Not sponsored, but like,
Okie dokie.
this is why I'm not sponsored. I can't hold up a
I
thing.
forget, Gene, did I get money for that?
Real
Or did I figure out how much money I
snacky.
made from those spell scrolls?
Yeah, how many did you end up get? How many were you able to make?
So 2 per day over 14 days, or is it a 10-day week?
There are 10-day weeks.
So I would make so that's 20 days, 2 per day. That's 10. So I'd make 10. So I'd make 10 level 2 spell scrolls.
Roll me a persuasion check. Oof!
Bonk.
Hey, give me a minute.
Nah,
1 minute.
that ain't it, Chief.
They're authentic, I promise.
So you tried to sell them all at once, right? Or did you make them, sell them,
Yeah, I'm trying to sell them all at once.
All right, so you make them all at once. All right. So you got to sell them all at once. And you ended up making 540 gold in wholesale.
Okay.
You were walking away when the person who purchased it attempted to use one. Immediately
and of course, I was disguised as somebody else.
Very well.
Yeah.
Very well.
That's I don't want to show my actual face when I'm doing illegal activity.
So you're not too far when he tries to use it.
Yeah.
Finds out it's fake and immediately calls out for you to be seized. So I'm going to need you an athletics check for how you're going to escape.
Run.
Can I use Misty Step and then dash 60 feet and then run to an alley and cast Disguise Self?
Holy shit!
Yes.
Yeah, that planned.
Yes, you may.
Done.
So now you must give me a deception check.
All right. Disguise as somebody else.
You are disguised as somebody else. You are able to get out of there because you did a nice chase break. They lost line of sight to you. Guards could not be organized in time to follow you into said alleyway, but you are able to walk out as guards go rushing into the alley.
All right. Right on.
That's weird.
All right. Captain, did you call Fios?
No.
Okay.
He didn't tell me he wanted me to, so he just.
I mean, I can't. I don't mind if you guys. If we're looking for something to do. I wouldn't mind offering a quest for information, so that way we can find this guy and bring him to justice.
I mean, if you want me to call him, I'll call him.
Yeah, sure. Why not? If we're looking for something to do.
All right, I'll call Fios.
All right. Standing around. Where are you all?
Right here.
On the boat, on the docks, in the town.
I'm on the boat.
Yeah,
I thought we were
wherever.
walking.
Probably on the boat.
All right, you all are on the boat. Captain pulls out the card.
I want to have this where other people could hear.
That's why I wanted to know.
Yeah.
Pull out the card. You think on it, and it vibrates a little bit in your hands, but in your head, Captain, you hear, "Give me 15 minutes, best friend, and I'll be right there."
Yeah, gotcha.
In literally about 14 minutes and 30 seconds, finally the shimmering figure of Fios Rakada appears in his fine finery as he
Ooh.
puts down a goblet on the nearest railing and says, "Best friends, I see you've summoned me yet again. We're in Dairy Cane. Amazing place, best friends. What can I do for y'all of yous?"
My
He's Flintlock's
apologies.
best friend. We're
He
in
knows
My
that
trouble.
from
apologies for
smell.
calling you so many times, but
I
our
have not seen
compatriot
you.
here.
I have not seen you for mostly the month.
Yeah, but it's been a lot lately.
It's just we
No,
miss you so much.
That's not true. I saw you yesterday.
I love Theos.
I dare
Well,
say you did not see me on the 25th.
I don't know, maybe a couple days ago or a week or whatever. He's the one who
Oops.
gave me the information about the elf.
We've lost a lot of time.
It's only been I guess it's been 20 days, so maybe. Yeah. Okay.
Anyway,
No, you are correct.
So-
This is why they pay the big bucks.
Friend Theo.
I point to Fjord and I'll be like, he has some information for you that he has requested that we call you for.
His ear tufts immediately twitch upwards. He leans over and
Ear
goes,
tufts!
Fjord, best friend Fjord, as he reaches out a hand to shake your hand.
I love him.
I shake his hand and say it's a pleasure. So here's, I got some information for you. But I'm curious how much how much information it might buy about something that I'm interested in.
Ooh, a trade of trade information. How interesting. I was about to ask what it was worth to you, but now that I know that it's going to be trade based on value of what goodness you have for my ears that I may be happy to sell elsewhere in the land. Sorry, I'm just coming from a party. Excuse me. Please go on, friend.
Ooh. Well, it's
Love
about a
him.
business friend. Just wanting to keep in touch. We knew each other back from the mainland. Noble Devon. I'm just looking for him. I haven't seen him in a while, and I hope he's okay. Want to reacquaint myself with him and start up business over here as we did back in the mainland. So I'm just looking for him. Haven't been able to find him just yet. So not sure if you might know that. Oh, I roll
A
deception.
noble Devon. Why don't you, if you tell me the subject of the information you're going to tell me, and I might be able to appraise a fair trade.
So the subject is where the Cran fleet will be reorganizing.
This will be a fair trade indeed. Go ahead and tell
All
me,
right.
and I will then tell you what I know about Noble Devon.
So Cran fleet, from some missives that I found in the town, they're going to be reorganizing at Flogrina.
Those cheeky elves. So that makes more sense. With the loss of Dondera, their might is now moved more to the north center of the Orlane. Unfortunately, their capital, Ivandale, is stuck out there in Rock Island, surrounded by mostly Durgunian ports now. They might be cut off, and the only sake of safe that they'll have of trade will be coming from the mainland, and that's going to take months. So that it makes sense that they would go to Cold Arena. I have many friends who might need to know this, and will pay handsomely for it. So as for you, my best friend Fjord, I definitely know Noble Devon, and that he's currently in the company of some brigands. He currently has himself a ship. I don't know where, don't know how, but he has attained green scale sails. I don't believe he's been able to slay a green dragon, as the only green dragon I know here on the Orlane is currently over on an island west of here where the Nathir port cities of Foyle and Ban are. But I've heard that the noble Devon has made port call in Golgane, which is just on the west side of this island, but he's also been known to be in the ports of Barrow and Erne, which are just south of Golgane.
All right. I think I heard something about Golgane the other or 2 weeks ago. So that was very helpful. I might go check out those places, see if we can reestablish business relationships.
The stretch of sea between Barrow and Ban is a very good spot of sea for pirates to hide in. It's mostly where they hunt, if they're not hunting between Manulus and Tanyard. I'll give you that little extra information as Navy whereabouts are most indeed price full.
So
if you know what I mean.
say that one more time. You said, or what were the 3 places? I was trying to write them down. Go gain.
Yeah, I'll type them out.
Okay, and then he said between 2 of them is a lot of piratey stuff.
Piratey stuff.
So that first one's the Cranport on the west side of this island, and then Borrow and Earn are 2 in the Thayer Empire cities. They are south, not on this island. They're south from that port, but between Borrow and
Earn
and Ban, which is
okay.
across the sea. They're like west and east is a good expanse of sea, and it's in this expanse of sea where pirates will strike out.
All right.
And strike like unsuspecting ships, he says. And then he's told you that in the north, the other area is between Manulus and Tanyard.
Okay, there's another one. All right, Manulus and Tanner. Okay, sounds great. Well, thank you, Theo. I'm glad we can make each other's time worthwhile.
Oh, believe me, my best friend Fjord, all my best friends make my time most wild. And he flourishes his hand up into the sky as he sweeping bow to all of you around who's here to witness or listen in. And he comes back up and clasps both his hands. He goes, "Is that all?"
And by me?
Is that it, fellas?
You should always bet on me, my man. I'm a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
That's good information.
I tell you what, you win 2 more and you finally get an invite to the back alleys. I might just bet on you. As he winks.
Trust me, I'll be there.
I don't think he was talking about
within,
that kind of wrestling.
Within a week.
Yeah, I was like, I think he's taking a pass at you.
I'll be there within a week.
Slap some grease on that.
Nice.
I bid adieu, my best friends, and he takes a flourish and fades away.
Sweet. So we got pirates.
You gain a goblet too, because he left his cup.
Ooh.
Oh, sick. He's
so magic.
I
was gonna drink what he was drinking because he was in a good mood.
I drink what he drinks all the time.
Happiness.
You drink it and just die.
Straight serotonin.
You drink flamboyance?
Yes. I grab it and take a swig.
You take a swig.
Bye-bye.
Oh,
and you make a new character. What a cool drink.
In the next 24 hours, whenever you roll a wisdom or charisma ability check or saving throw, you can add a d4 to the total of the roll.
Ooh,
crap.
Nice.
I'm keeping this cup.
All right, so we going
that was you drink the liquid that's inside. The liquid inside is what did it.
I know.
Now eat the cup.
No, in the goblet.
It was a very thick red wine-like substance that had notes of fruity. I'm sorry, it was fruity and floral with notes of honey. And as you finished it, the aftertaste felt like a fresh breeze.
That sounds nice.
Well, maybe I need to go to the upper class and see if I can't pick up a lovely lady.
Oh, there you go.
It won't make me pay.
Yeah, just whatever you do, don't be yourself.
Well, he's got the charisma for it right now, right?
Yeah, he's laying it on thick.
Myself, man, what you talking about? Myself is what got me here.
Oh, we know it.
Whatever happened to that? Oh, what in New Winfield? I want to say
that sweet girl. Oh,
yeah, the cutie half elf.
Yeah, we're on a different island, so what she don't know won't
Oh
hurt.
my gosh!
Jesus Christ.
We're in a different country code, so it's not cheating.
Well, you guys aren't officially together.
You're right. We're not.
This is the worst pirate ship.
This is the
Are we pirates?
Yes, we used to be like.
I
just
thought we were
merchants, and then we see-
swashbucklers. Yeah.
I used to blow holes in people. Fucking
Hmm.
Excuse.
Excuse. Holes.
men.
Ah, he used to blow men.
Need a knife.
For his men.
So yeah, that's what I'm gonna go do before we leave.
Well, we can
Cap,
prep the
can
ship
I
before.
can I get Liberty?
don't-
Man, you got 2 weeks. Yeah, do what you need, man. And then we're gone.
Liberty it
A
shall
girl
be
who
then.
won't make me pay.
back
Holy
tomorrow.
shit.
No.
That got
no
me.
Liberty today. Come back tomorrow.
What if I just sneak her on the ship, Cap?
I'm sure that'll be fine. I'm sure he'll love that.
Of course.
Give it a go.
No, those people can't come on here. We don't take women on this ship.
What?
The fuck?
As I look at Prim, I was like,
That's how I
she's a
know
wo-
that Mask isn't a human race. He
We
keeps
don't-
alluding, and I don't think he knows what a woman is.
We don't
He
take
just sees,
real women.
people.
I look at Prim and I look at Mask and I point in and I take my hands and go like this, and it's in the middle
Like
of her
this,
body,
says.
between her neck and belly.
He's pointing at her bagabolas,
Just,
or whatever they're called.
No, real women.
And I'm like, this is a real
Arn,
woman.
go find a date.
Hey, sounds like you need one.
Yeah, it sounds like you maybe need to learn how to like talk to women
I
or people.
don't have to.
Maybe
All I gotta do is just flex these muscles, and they come a running.
you're married in real life, aren't you?
No,
Not yet.
no. We'll go into that conversation whenever I get back to Norfolk.
Listen, whenever Shannon and I have a conversation, I just flex my muscles as hard as I can. And she's like, yeah, all right, that makes sense. Yeah, you know what?
Conversation over.
Yeah, conversation over. And then I tear every muscle in my body and I collapse.
We'll talk about this at the gym.
Yeah, we'll talk about this in the recovery tent.
All right, so where we going?
It's so fucking stupid.
Full game?
I want to know if Arn is going to actually find a chick.
I am. I'm trying. Let's go do this.
Roll the chick
You-
line.
Let's.
You
This
go
is
do
a
this.
youth thing.
She ain't coming on the
let me
ship.
go
It's
do
like
this.
Knowledge local.
she ain't coming on the ship, but like you're more than welcome to go. Wet the poop deck or whatever it is. you guys do.
I put my best clothes on. So my nice fancy boots, my nice vest, and my good pants. And yeah, I'm gonna go do this.
Dude, he's gonna wet
It's
the
good
poop
pants.
deck. We're coining that from
Good
now
pants.
on.
Yeah, wet the poop deck. That's what I'm
Is
saying.
poop the wet deck.
So even though the economy here is kind of bad, there
In
is an
shambles.
aristocratic part of town and there is a wealthy part of town. Which one would you like to try?
This is way
Let's
more
go
interesting
with
than whatever we were gonna do.
Let's go with the wealthy part of town.
Okay.
Look.
So you head in past the market district. You actually head to the nearby couple of blocks near the magistrate's office. There is a posh-looking hotel that calls itself an inn, and there also seems to be a tavern that has very light beat music going on. Both the name of the inn is called the Status Agency.
And I would know what these places look like, being that I come from these places.
Of course you would.
Yeah, but these are elvish,
Yeah.
wealthy establishments.
Yeah, but still, they all have somewhat of the same aroma and all that kind of stuff. so-
Aroma.
Aroma.
Yeah, I bet it has an aroma.
So the inn that obviously has
Mm.
its own rooms is called the Status Agency, and the tavern on the other side is Notes of Honey.
Ooh.
Which one you going in?
Let's go
I
to.
mean-
What does Notes of Honey have?
Sounds like a strip
Hookers.
club.
Yeah.
It's this one does not look like they have rooms, but is a tavern. You know, through the windows you see a bar and you see tables.
Let's go to the one that has the rooms.
Very well.
So is Arn more of like a Bagumbala guy, or is he more of like a Hugboobla guy? You know what I'm saying?
He's a big muscular man.
No, okay, all right.
He's a big
Yep,
man.
that is the correct answer for someone with that intelligence level.
As you come in to the common room,
I'd go to a
of
strip
this
club called
inn,
Notes of Honey. Hell
you
yeah,
see the
same.
following patrons before you. The nice musical piano is playing from in the back. Fireplace is roaring in the corner, and patrons are eating at tables or they are at the bar.
Sounds like they would pour honey on themselves or something kinky. I'm in. Sounds nice. Do the customers get to do the pouring, or is that like, are they pre-poured?
Looking set of group.
It's a gay bar.
Oh my god, I would
Still
pay to see
unsurprised.
that. That would be fucking hilarious.
This is not where I want to be. Nope. I walk out and go across the street. I literally walk in and look around and like, nope.
Ain't it, Chief? I'm out of here.
There's too many women in this bar.
Not my scenery.
So
It might be.
are you hopping to another bar?
Yeah. I'm a true sailor. We bar hop until we
So-
find the bar.
It doesn't
that we
count as
want.
bar hopping if you open the door and go, well, there's one down.
Here's
Hey.
what I would like to do, just to kind of instigate stuff. I want to turn to Birch. Birch, are you there? Are you on the boat?
No, I'm hiding from the law.
Never
You
mind.
can't
then.
leave the boat.
Man, I wish Alex was here. He'd take this bet. But I'll turn around and say,
Yay!
anyone want to bet on? I look at the meatiest person that's nearby Arn, and I go, who wants to bet on that guy or Arn?
Or Arn.
I'm not gonna fight nobody.
Well, you're not listening to this right now. I'm asking anyone else if they want to put a bet. If nobody does, what I'm going to just do for my own fun is I'm going to conjure Mage Hand and pinch the butt of the meatiest guy that's right next to Arn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are you going bar
boy.
hopping with him?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, give him a nice
No
butt.
reason why not.
Oh, okay.
He's. Oh god, this is
Yes,
gonna
let's
be.
ruin this
I
for him.
want.
My friend is a professional wrestler. He'll fuck anyone in this bar.
Oh, I'm sad I stayed on the boat.
Well, here's the tavern house. Who are you pinching?
Let's see. Hold on.
Oh, I mean, he's not close enough to anyone to make it a believable pinch. So yeah, pinch butts away.
Where's Arn?
Arn went to the table.
Pinching, he
Dude.
said.
Oh,
Should we
he's far. What does this person look like? Is that a guy?
Is a yellow hair elven maiden enjoying a nice goblet of white wine. And she
I'm not
looks
gonna
like
do
she just
that. I'm
finished a
classy.
cheese platter.
Are there
Oh,
bar
cheese.
wenches that come and serve me?
Sir, you are in a wealthy establishment and you just sat down at a table.
Sure did. That's what I'm thinking. Do I see waitresses around here?
You see two dudes working the bar.
And that is not what you think it means.
Hey.
Penis.
Well, to the bar then. If no waitresses are around to serve me.
Guy slides over,
this
puts a
guy's
coaster out in front of you, and goes, "Welcome. What can I get you, sir?"
Well, what's your best ale? Or whiskey? Or rum?
I
Just
have all
going
three
for
of
everything.
those, sir. My best whiskey here is a sweet 12-year aged imperial ale whiskey from Van, exported out of Van. I have a rum that we make right here on Numako Island. And then, what was the other one you wanted?
Ale.
Ale. And yes, we have the Royal Ale.
The Royal Ale.
Let's go with the whiskey and whatever this fine lady's drinking right next to me.
A white wine and a whiskey, right? He literally pulls up a highball glass, pours the whiskey from up above. Pours 2 fingers of it. Drops in an ice cube. Throws down another coaster. Puts a different glass down that one, and pulls up a already uncorked wine. Uncorks the cork that was sticking out of it. And pours a little bit of white wine in the goblet. He goes, "There you go, sir. That'll be where'd he go?"
How much is that gonna be?
He says that'll be a silver for the whiskey, and that'll be a 5 copper for the glass of wine.
I throw down a gold and say, just keep them coming.
He collects. He goes, "Thank you kindly, sir. Would you like anything to eat?"
Now, what do you got?
I've got a fresh wheel of cheese that I can dole out. I believe we have some fresh biscuits from the bakery today, and we may have some dairy cane logs.
What's in your dairy cane logs?
Dairy cane log is a pastry with hot cane syrup on top, salted layer of caramel underneath, and a flaky texture all around.
A flaky.
We'll keep with the whiskey, and we'll see about the log later.
Very well. Enjoy, as he slides down the bar to handle another patron.
Too easy.
So I slide the wine over to the young lady and say, "How you doing?"
How you doing?
Good afternoon. I am well. I didn't catch your name.
It's because I didn't give it, but if you're asking, it's Arn.
Oh, Arn. That's a very basic name. What family do you hail from, Arn?
From... And I come up with a shit. This is not me talking to her right now. I come from a very wealthy family from Durgan.
And here I almost guessed you were an imperialist.
No, sorry. I'm a merchant seller.
A merchant seller? And what do you sell? Art of no family.
Well, whatever comes on my boat.
Oh, a scrap herder.
I wouldn't say scrap. We sell high canes. I just got a $25,000 25-acre farm off of one of the islands not too far from here.
An island not too far from here. Am I to understand that you have a farm on the Celadon shore, seeing as you are from Deergun? That makes you New Winfield.
Yes.
Wow, she's good.
You'd be correct.
So you're an upstart farmer. And she turns her nose.
I
shouldn't have picked the wealthy place.
I don't run the farm. I have other guys that run it for me. I'm a sailor. I stay on the boats.
You sound to be a many things, Art of no family. A farmer, a sailor, a merchant. How exactly do you make your money?
How do I make my money? I told you, the ship. It makes its money for me. Pirates are afraid of our ship. They stay away from my fleet because they know if they come anywhere near us, they're not going to win.
Your ship, your fleet? I've never... What is the name of your ship and your fleet?
Well, we are the Masked Maiden.
I've never heard of it.
Oh, it's quite a large... I wouldn't say large. We're 3 ships, but 3 ships that don't get touched by anybody.
Make a deception check.
Sure. Oh. Give me... Hold it. I get my D4.
Oh. No, not for deception. Right? Or maybe it's wisdom based? I don't know.
So an upstart Deergun farmer has
charisma.
acquired 3 ships, a farm, and has regular trade. How droll.
How droll.
And you do?
The name is Farla. Farla Allure.
Farah Fawcett.
Farah Allure.
Ooh,
I'm sure you've heard of my brothers and father.
Maybe. I don't do much with merchant with elves too much.
And I take it you don't have any pistols or deal in firearms.
I sure don't. No,
If
you
so
notice,
that explains why you're under a rock.
If you notice, as I flexed my arm, I really don't need pistols or
She
firearms.
shoots you and you die.
My eldest brother would seem to beg to differ. Your muscles are no match for a good flintlock.
Well, maybe not from. Maybe my muscles aren't good from a distance, but you don't want me to get up on you because it wouldn't be good for them. Now, maybe for you though.
Would you bet your arm against the pistol?
Like I said, from a distance they may not be good, but up close and personal, my arms are just as good as a pistol.
She gives you very devilish eyes of like wanting to prove you wrong, and she says again, would you wager that?
Fucking can't. I can't. Holy
As
shit.
I move a little closer.
You don't get the hooker
Underneath
vibes.
the dress and in one hand that has been concealed underneath the bar, you hear a click click.
Dude, that's a wiener.
Well, it sounds like you've already got me then.
And she says, do you wager?
You gonna
Holy
shoot me
shit.
as I look at you?
That's
Make a
so
joke
fucking hot.
Make a joke about protection. Quick.
Like, how close did you move up on her?
Next to her, not in the bar, not sitting on the stool anymore.
All right, give me a perception check.
God, I'm not even there and I'm already in love.
What?
This bitch drew a gun on him.
All right,
Holy shit.
you can clearly see that she has drawn a short, snub-nosed flintlock pistol, and she has it aiming at your closest arm. Like, it's not going to hit you in the chest. It's not going to, like, miss you or graze you or hit you anywhere else. You can definitely tell that she's aiming at the closest arm to her.
Which is your wiener.
His third arm.
My third arm. Well,
It's a
You
22.
also
It
can
won't do
tell
sh-
this isn't the only pistol on her.
Oh my god.
No.
She's so fucking cool.
yeah.
Because she has guns and she aims them at people?
Yeah.
You just
And
described an 18th century hooker.
Cool.
She
crime of
fancy.
robbery.
No, he's the one who got up in her space.
I'm in a 5 foot.
It's too close.
He's within disengaging distance, yeah, DM.
I tell her, I don't like hurting women. So
Oh, there you go.
if you want me to
makes
wager,
me come.
it may hurt you, and I don't want to hurt
Ugh,
you.
that's not a way to a woman's heart.
That's what I thought. You said you don't like, but not that you don't. She now brings the pistol all the way up. And like, you know, she's not even hiding it below the bar. She goes, I advise you to move.
I love her. I already love her.
She won't see it coming.
I take a 5-step back.
Maybe pick somebody else, but
And she lowers the pistol. And she turns a cold shoulder to you, drops 5 silver on the bar, and walks out.
Arn sucks at this. As I think to myself and grab my whiskey and chug it.
oh. Try a bar that doesn't require fancy last names.
You're probably right. I should have went lower class. I was just worried about diseases.
The barkeep comes up, collects her what she paid. He looks over at you and goes, "Yeah, you just came in and you went exactly for the most difficult prize here. That Mistress Laura has been the apple of many elven eyes. I didn't think you had a chance in hells."
Well,
Power.
tell me who I have a chance with.
Physical attractiveness and power. Super sexy.
Honestly, from what I heard, I don't think you have any chances. But you're welcome to stay and continue trying. It is good entertainment from this side.
Holy shit.
Well, finish me out with my whiskey off of this gold piece, and I will go down to the lower class where everybody's looser and not as stuck up. And
well, so you've paid. So that is a fair thing, and I am a businessman at heart. And obviously, the family here would have the Witherthin family would have my head if I didn't. As he pulls up an empty wine bottle, pours in 8 fingers of whiskey, and hands it to you, and goes, "Be on down the road. Have a good one."
Well, I wasn't saying you were stuck up. I'm probably more talking about your patrons because you're probably like myself. But thank you.
He
No,
And I
nods.
walk
that's
out.
not
Okay. Fjord,
a
you going with him?
compliment.
He is gone.
Oh, Fjord's gone?
So yes.
Yeah, Fjord
he would
had
be
to go
going
with
me.
family.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
Yes, he would go with me.
But yeah, his character would go with him just to try that prank.
All right, Arn, give me a persuasion check.
With a D4.
Add your D4.
Woo.
15, hot damn. So you do go to a lower class establishment. Lucky for you, there's not many here, but it's one that you've been to during your first week of carousing. Few of the regulars know you, recognize you. They knew you're 4 and 2. You're 15 persuasion. You find the next hottie to your liking, and she will definitely walk away with you.
Sweet. In the alley, down and dirty because I can't get her on the boat.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Can't get her on the boat.
You were so worried about getting STDs, and now you're getting fucking rabies in an alley.
Class.
Different perspective.
The fuck is wrong with you? So many things.
Different area, different way of
so
doing
many
it.
things.
So, and then back to the boat.
Back to the boat. It was the 27th of Novato. A letter comes to the boat via a well-dressed elven boy. It is handed off to the crew members. A crew member comes and finds you, Captain Mask. It is a letter from the magistrate saying he would like to see you when you have the chance.
Oh? Information? Maybe they found the dude? Maybe he was...
Oh God. Justin has died.
Captain, please.
What? Pardon, excuse?
Information.
Were you winning in league? Did you have to tab over?
Ooh.
A letter from the magistrate came to the boat the next morning, asking for you when you can. Not summoning you, not demanding you, not asking you to come post haste. Just like, hey, want to see you.
All right. I tell the crew, let's get ready to leave after I go see the magistrate.
Thank you for giving Steve a sub.
If anyone has any idea where the fuck we want to go, just to get out of here for a little while. And I said, I'll be back.
Oh, what the fuck is wrong with Arn?
You head up to the magistrate's office. Obviously, the hall boy there is expecting you, welcomes you in. Before you even go up the stairs, the door is open to the dining hall, and you see out-of-place characters, men, women of different races, in plain clothes. Then they're being fed a meal, like a breakfast, like a feast, and they're just like, like they're eating like it's their last meal on Earth. As you're brought up the stairs to the office, and instead of like waiting and like having you wait, he brings you right into the office right away.
Wow.
The magistrate, he doesn't have his coat on this time. He's drawing up different plans, and he's talking with his spectacle assistant. He looks up and he goes, Captain Mask, congratulations. Your deeds are sitting on the desk. I would like to shake your hand. Your information proved true.
Good.
Indication.
Yes, as long as whatever happened to Erdith?
Erdith Meredith, Amik here. He will be placed in the stockades, and then we will send him back to Catorsis to face prison sentences.
Oh yeah, I've been to the Stormwind stockades. They're pretty
Where
fun.
did he get the slaves from?
Unfortunately, we're not able to. He wasn't able to tell us where he got the slaves from, and from what the accounts of some of the folks that we've talked to and interviewed already, they said they were brought upon a ship. The only discernible feature of the ship that all of them can commonly say is they flew a flag of a blue feather.
Blue
Hmm.
feather.
Flying on blue feather, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna have to look for that guy because he's a dick.
But congratulations, you did. You will take Mr. Amakir's property. Your deeds will contain 20 acres of land and a warehouse off the docks.
Wait, new property. We're just a bunch of real estate agents at this point. We're not even sailors.
As
What
such,
what exactly did you grow?
you do have 20 out of both warehouse workers and farm workers, you have 20 who are interested in continued employment.
How many did he have in total?
He had an exactly number of 45 indentured servants.
Well, I don't blame the other. You said 25 were interested? 20? 25?
20.
20. Well, as long as the other 25, return home to their families where they belong.
They will be. We are currently feeding them right now, and we are arranging travel back to the ports they remember.
What did he farm?
He had a hot cane farm.
Hot cane.
Fabulous.
Uh,
something Alex
Better
would be
than
interested.
cocaine.
what does that sell for? I'm sorry, I'm not
Hot
terribly
cane.
familiar with the.
I understand, Captain. You're still traveling the oil lane, as you said. Cran ports are fairly new to you, but hot cane is Dairy Cane's #1 export. It is a sort of sweet, hot, tangy sugar that is grown only here on this island of Numako Island. Unfortunately, it does not grow well on the west side. It is mainly here on the east side of the island.
It tastes good on croissants.
Is there another farm nearby this particular farm?
This particular plot does border 2 other farms.
How much does a worker typically get paid?
Unfortunately, I would not have the exact payment for farms, but I believe on average they do get without if you're not giving them room and board, it's 2 silver per day.
2 silver a day. Let's do that. You all right? I appreciate the Husker do, the assistance and the land and the workers.
And Captain Mask, I appreciate the information. Thank you very kindly. You're proving to be a very valuable privateer to the crown. Hopefully, with his assets in your steed, you will be able to add a most profitable revenue to our economy.
That being said, you ever come across any more slave trade you need dealt with? Feel free to contact us if you ever come across us.
We're here to help.
Because I hate them.
Then we share the same.
I assume the workers that would like to work are down in the hall that I passed.
The workers who would like to work are currently on either between the farm and the factory office.
Okay.
Oh, well, I see I have to. Where is the farm?
He gives you directions.
Okay, perfect.
Where do I live now?
Well, once again, Magistrate, I appreciate
And thank you again, Captain Mask. Your service is a great boon.
Helping, I think.
And
Probably.
with that,
Okay,
I will
Booner.
leave. I hate you.
All right.
Oh god. It's fine.
And I will head back to the ship to alert the crew.
All right.
Man, and Prim.
You just say
With the
men, I don't
information we
care.
got from good old Theos,
It's true.
I've bartered for a farm in terms for that information. It has 20 workers on it that are willing to work the farm while we are away. That being said, we should probably travel to the farm to see them
Where's
before
it
we
at?
head out. I gave him the directions that I was given. Over there.
Well, if it's gonna be a while, I got a great story to tell.
Couldn't we just send like one of our senior guys?
Check it out.
So yeah, for us to we can go do other shit.
Yeah.
True.
I feel like we've been
Yeah.
in here for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can totally appoint one of your crew to go off and run this.
I will ask one of my crew which one would like to stay to run this operation. They will get,
I didn't
obviously
mean
paid.
that. I just check it out.
No. I need a runner. Chow runner.
Well, surprising. Okay, I have to pee really bad.
You
is
just
what I
need
was
somebody
going
to
say
run, check it out, and
before
come
I
back?
coughed horribly.
Oh
Be
yeah,
right
I'll
back.
send him off to do it, and be like, hey, while we're gone, I need you to run this. I will give you a percentage of the profits that we've earned from the cane, depending on how you do for a little. If you need to hire a few more workers to do it, because I know he had 45 on their previous, so we have less than half. I can splurge some extra to get there.
How do your vets? You quarter them. There's a few interested parties. You can do a quick interview to see who would have the best acumen for this, and you make your decision, and off he flies. You will now have a manager for your acreage of farm and warehouse here in Dairy Cane.
Wow, I put dairy land, and I know that's not right.
It sounds good though.
Oh, Dairyland. Everybody's gonna think we got cows.
We might at some point at this fucking rate.
So would you say that the farm in Dairy Cane is veteran owned?
And operated.
Yup.
That's a
Christ.
tax break.
I don't think we pay taxes.
Perfect
Why
government.
should we?
Yeah, I like it. Sweet. Okay. Anyone have any leads?
I met a lovely lady who sells fine pistols.
Yuck. I have a 10,000 gold bounty we can go after.
All right, I have a couple
We're gonna
leads
see
from
what's up
hanging
with
out with
Gun Lady.
Pella.
You want to
Say
see
what?
what's up?
You want to see Gun Lady? You want to see
Gun
Dara?
lady?
No, I'm just fucking around.
There are drakes roosting on the southern cliffs, preventing colonist ships from making shore. There's a recent treasure vault that was uncovered, and an auction of magic items being held in New Frankfort, which is not on this place. And then the orphanage that I mentioned in Barrow that lost all of its kids.
Let's not do that one. Sounds like a downer.
Not if we chase it with uppers.
Cross that off the list.
And we
can
also
take
have
those
to find
kids-
Fjord's noble.
We
We
can
can
probably do that
take
when
those
he's here,
kids
though.
to my mom's. We can go find them and take the girls to a nice establishment that my mother works at and give them a job.
Listen,
What?
I don't know what it is with you and your brothel ladies, harem, whatever. But I'm down for finding Fios's man.
I'm down.
All right.
Going on this treasure hunt that Prim has now told us about.
Yeah, I'm down with that too.
Going after a 10,000 gold bounty. Any
That
vote?
too. Anything that brings money into my pockets.
Yeah, we need
'Cause I
to
need it.
keep up our enterprising simply because we keep getting more real estate and we need to be able to afford it.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Orphans
technically we
aren't
don't pay
paying the
taxes
bills.
on it. I mean,
So yeah,
we also have to
either
make our way to Fraser Island again at some point.
so the auction of magic items or the bounty. I'm good with either one of those. Personally, I would prefer the orphanage, but apparently
the magical
nobody else
item,
wants to.
that's gonna require us to spend money. And you
Yeah,
gotta
I
have
figure
money to...
we probably all want to be present for that one.
Okay, so
Cool.
bounty
Then a
it is.
10,000 gold bounty. We still have to go back to Fraser Island to set up this saffron farm, which I assume
I don't.
will do. Oh, okay. Yep. Okay. Yep. I like it.
Saffron farm setup was already accounted for in some weeks of downtime there. The cost just had to be retroactively paid.
Yep.
Oh, I can do that.
And we did send money, right?
Yep, I'm hand waving that you gave the money and sent it, and that's being done. And that Alex went around and got the families hooked up there to start that one. So good to go. But you would have to return in order to start raking in some profit.
Gotta actually pick up the money.
I mean that makes sense. I just wanted to make sure. Well, I mean, I assume that now that we've done this, perfect. We can start collecting at some point. But
So
we
what
do
are
have
the
to,
details
like you
on
said,
the-
we do have to return to.
Yeah, to get the money. Where are we going for this bounty?
Tone Island, same place where we found the cave. Well, didn't find the cave, but dropped off the archaeologist. And there's a cave that we still have yet to explore the rest of.
Why do I feel like we have a side quest with those archaeologists?
Cave.
Yeah, big cave.
I just want to make sure that your 10K bounty. What do you have written down?
You just said that there's
Cave.
someone we're looking for 10,000 gold or 10K bounty on Tone Island. That it's someone that doesn't have anything to do with the archaeologist.
That's not for the Black Dragon, was it?
I feel like you have notes crossed because yes, there's a satyr hiding out amongst the archaeologists that the Black Dragon is after.
Yeah, we said no to that.
The 10K bounty is on a pirate of
there we go.
Captain John Rossi, and he's hiding out in Golgain.
Okay, yeah, that one. We need to go that one. I was like, we're not doing that job for the Black Dragon. We said no.
10K bounty on pirate in Golgain.
Yeah.
Yes,
pirate
I got my notes mixed up.
hunting.
That being said, I was also really drunk.
According to Kanka, that's what we have.
I'm all down for pirate hunting.
Then we're going to Golgain.
We can fly our own flag now.
All right.
Nice.
Going to Golgain. The destination has been reached. It is on the west side of Numako Island. Numako Island, the best way I can describe this, since you guys have yet to sail around it, is it's a U. And it does neighbor Celadon Shore Island, as a nice strip of water runs between them. So you can either go north and around or south and around. You don't have any maps of this, so you don't know which one's going to be faster.
I'm a generous man, so let's go down.
Right. You make out of port and you start heading along the shore. How many miles where do you want to stay away from the shore?
I don't know. 2?
2 it is.
I'd have to see it. To see it.
Oh yeah. Well, two, you see it pretty good. Let me double check the speed of your ship. All right, so in a day of travel, you do get to like the southern eastmost tip of Numako Island. As you make it around it and start heading west, you do see after another in about 3/4 of the day in. So yeah, you took off the other day. So yeah, you have like you guys see that Celadon Shores does come close, but there's kind of about... You see, yeah, if you stay 2 miles within Numako Island, you see Celadon Shores like far off in distance. Like it's got to be a clear day. Let me check. Clear day. Lucky you guys. Oh, and strong winds. So you guys are going faster. So you make it
Hell
through
yeah.
this little strait pretty easily, sticking up to Numako Island. You pass like 3 crayon ships, and you guys see, for the first time in your pirating careers in the Olan, you see a merchant ship flying a flag of white background and a blue sphere.
Then it's there? I don't know which one that
Almost
is.
like Japan, except more neutral.
There you go. The Imperialist ship is sailing the opposite way of you guys. It is
Imperial.
a very clear trade galleon ship. 3 masks. It's pretty large. They definitely got signaling mirrors, and yes, you guys actually figured out how to do that. So you can tell from the signaling mirrors, they're asking you to keep the distance and don't close in. And that's the first time a ship has actually signaled to you of like, hey, keep your distance.
Yeah, fuck off.
Within the next day, as you're clearing the straits, you clearly are going through a shipping lane, and you pass more Nether Empire ships, and they all have that same thing where they want to signal you and say, hey, stay clear. Others signal like, stay clear. We are en route to New Winfield. We are en route to Dondera. They're literally like trying to communicate and leave open lines of communication with you all. And these are mostly all trade galleons.
That's
I
neat.
think they got slaves on board.
No.
Oh, that's a blue feather.
Yeah, but who's gonna fly a blue feather out in the open? They just don't want us to come close because they don't want us to search what their cargo is.
Or they just are unfamiliar with our own personal flag. Have you guys had relations with Nether before?
Nope.
No.
Okay, so they don't know us, so they don't want to have any interactions in case we're dangerous. That's fair.
Well, I will ask them. We have someone who can signal, right? We know how to signal?
Yeah,
Yes.
Slate does at least, and I know Pella does.
Yeah. Man of many knowledges. I'd like to signal back. We may be interested in some wares, depending on what they have.
All right. You have Slate signal back about that exact message, right?
Mm-hmm.
They repeat back where they're headed.
Yeah, they're on a mission. Let's just do our mission.
Yep, that's fine. Let's just go do our
Catch
thing.
them on the flip side.
All right. So that's your 3rd day in, staying 2 miles away from. So as you get out of the strait and the island now hooks north, you start heading northwest. There's like 1, 2, 3 major bays that dip into Numako Island. As now the Nathar ships are you're heading north, so they're out to your left. They're further out and they're disappearing into the far horizon as it's just completely blue all the way west where they're disappearing.
Pretty.
But now you start to see more crayon ships again. And on the next day and a half, so it's now the evening time, you do see the port city of Gogane as the sun's setting. Let's see where it's north, south, east, and west. Yep, so the sun's setting, lighting up this whole side of this colorful elven town. The lights are coming on. You see the big pillowy sails of the ships leaving. You see 2 warships anchored outside of it. There's like maybe 3 sloops and 2 trade galleons in port in the city of Golgane as you all begin to pull in.
What flag are they flying?
For the warships.
What the ships?
Yeah.
Yes, the ones that are in the port.
Green flag, white star.
Green flag.
Okay, so Cran warships?
Two Cran warships anchored out away from the docks, and then there are 3 sloops and like what did I say, a handful of trading galleons
Yeah.
at docks. Yep.
Oh, I thought they were bringing their ships to Club Grana, but
The majority.
oh, so they're still here. Well, I'm uncomfortable. What do we do, Captain? What? Oh,
Well, let's pull in. We're looking for this. Do we have a name for this pirate?
Yeah, you do.
what's the name?
Captain John Rossi, aka Simon Templar.
John Rossi.
Clark.
Well, if there's anybody that's gonna grapple a man, I know him. He is on our ship.
But first, we probably need information on where he might be.
That's the ticket. Although I don't know how to go about asking.
Well, who is the best in our group when it comes to gaining information other than Fios, which is not actually a part of our group?
Slate might be.
Yeah,
No,
who's
he's not a
the
negotiator.
charismatic one?
Technically me, but I realistically know that I don't do that. Not even.
Isn't
What do you need me to find out?
Where this guy is.
Now we need to locate Captain John Rossi.
in
Okay.
Williams' character never mind.
Okay, fair enough.
I can't.
Ooh.
So we just need someone to go in there and look around.
You guys want to like fan out, fan in? You guys want to fan?
Kind of hot in here.
I'm a big fan of
Fan.
eavesdropping and asking people around, so I don't mind going.
Speaking of eavesdropping, I have to use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
What do I have to do with eavesdropping?
But if we're here in the city, then I'm gonna go take a look around.
Yeah, might as well.
Slate, Arn, perception checks.
Lovely. I'm guessing my day's over, right?
Oh yeah. You guys were at sea for like 4 days.
Yeah.
Slate, as you and Arn are stepping off the docks and leaving, there is a postage board that you guys are passing. Your eyes casually glance over at the board, and seeing it twice is what catches your eyes, but you see the name Woodfin twice on a poster.
Oh no.
Okay.
What face do I see on a poster?
Not you, Arn. Slate sees it.
What does it read?
Oh.
As you go over to inspect it and why you see the name Woodfin twice, you see that the name Woodfin is actually below 2 portraits of a male aquatic elf and another elf. Oh, where is it? Yep. The names of Elena and Lucian Woodfin missing for quite some time. Last seen. Oh god, I gotta do the math. Hang on, I gotta look back through minutes because I actually have the date. So
Oh my god.
Either way, I had to take it and just roll it and put it in my pocket.
Okay.
Do you tell me
Missing
Slate?
since Vitosa 12. Any information and or about the whereabouts and or locating them, reward. Please check in with the harbor master.
All right.
That's
Do you
not
tell
good.
me that Elena's missing?
I can point it out, or you can actually, if you want to take this back to the ship, I'm gonna look around a bit.
You said Elena Wolfin?
Woodfin.
Woodfin.
You know, one of our friends has a last name of Woodfin. I would be curious if there's any relation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Would you mind taking this back to the ship? I gotta go look around for stuff.
Sure. Do I walk by a bar on the way back to the ship?
No, because you literally were just walking off the
We
docks
just got
when this
here.
was found. So there is no bar between the docks and the board.
So there's no alcohol being sold on the docks? Man, this place sucks.
We just got here.
Merge.
Hey, I can speak of my own free will and accord.
All right, Slate. How are you
Yeah.
looking around? What are you going for? What's your target? What are you looking for?
What was he wanted for? What was that pirate wanted for?
Pirating.
Like anything specific?
Nope. Just the crimes of piracy.
Okay. Then I guess I'm gonna go for a place that looks out of the way. Somewhere maybe like townsfolk seem to be avoiding.
Give me an investigation check. Let's see how long this is gonna take you.
I don't know
Only
how
6 minutes.
that would go.
I'm gonna take that, and yeah, I'm gonna say it takes no time at all. You're so fucking skilled at like looking, watching everybody's patterns, seeing how the people flow, immediately recognizing who's a townie, who's a merchant, who's a laborer, where the sailors are going. You do find that between the market district and the dock district, there is a sliver of a street that's like half the width of all the other streets. No carts, no horses, no carriages can obviously get down it. It's foot traffic only. But you can definitely tell if there's a drinking hole at the end of in the middle of this alleyway. And it
shit.
is the Red Knife Pub. And
Hey.
you can tell that the people here are
Not going in it
an
yet.
eclectic mix. Yeah, you can like walk by and scope it out from the outside.
Yeah.
You can tell that like your average sailors are not going here because it's too far away. Anybody who works in the market district when they close up shop, they don't come this route. And obviously, very few or seldom people from the warehouse district come here. But like the nearest patron you see comes around the corner. He's got like the hat, fucking high collared coat, and like quickly but smoothly like dips into the bar as if the bouncer recognizes him.
There's a bouncer.
But it's not really a bouncer per se, but it is somebody sitting out front on a kind of a keg with a boiler hat on and his elf ears sticking out.
Doorman.
Yep.
What race?
Fighter of the night, man.
Elf guard and elf watcher. The guy who went in had elf ears, and the guy on the keg, the doorman's an elf.
This is a crayon place. I would assume there's a lot of elves.
And I would like to approach him. Or just try to walk up to the bar and see if I can just get in.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you wearing? What's part of your disguise or your uniform or your jacket?
It's just
Like your face
plain.
is out in the open.
Is mine? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So like you walk to go to enter to get by him, and you just see that he looks at you, and you can tell like he's taking like a mental picture of you and like taking in your face, and did give you a quick up and down that he wasn't trying to hide it, but he wasn't smooth about it either.
Hmm.
You get in. There
What's that?
is a 2-man band. It's a half elf and a human. They're playing a harpsichord and a pipe, but at a low volume, not like a joyous sound. It's just like there in the background. Candles at the tables. There's a bar. And there looks like a poker game going on in the one area, and another table has like some kind of old codgers like laughing about a story and whatnot. But it's real kind of quiet and calm. And you do see that there are 2 back rooms. One of them is occupied. The door is closed, but through like the pane glass windows that are foggy, you can tell like there's a good amount of people in there, probably like a half dozen or more.
Cool. I'm gonna take a seat kind of across from that and mind my business. Bide my time.
Bartender comes up to you and says, "What are you drinking there, friend?"
Whatever is your local favorite.
Puts down a pewter mug of some cold ale. He says that'll be 4 copper. Yeah, that'll be 4 copper.
I put a stack of just 2 gold coins and just do the whole bar thing where you put the money on there and just make change as they go.
Yep. He does that for you, and nods your head and goes to attend another patron. Ale's pretty decent.
You can switch from me.
The what?
You can switch from me. I've had the spotlight a while.
Very well. Arn, back to the ship, right?
Sweet.
Yep.
What are you doing?
I give Captain Mask the wonderful piece of paper that says, "Hey, I think this is Wolfrid's sister and brother."
Mask, make a perception check.
Wilfred?
I don't want.
What?
I don't think he'll ever get his name right, and I find that hilarious.
Bergstrom?
Cool. It wasn't a very high DC. Even from the portraits of this Alana and Lucian, you can your limited knowledge of aquatic elves, you can tell that they are definitely older than what siblings would appear as.
Possibly parents?
Older than the. Yeah.
Well, Arn said sister, and I'm telling you that you're seeing that it's not a sister.
Oh, it's a brother.
No.
It's dad.
Yes.
Yes to dad or yes to mom?
Both. There's a
There
man
are
and a woman.
2 things.
It's
Am I
the
not
dad,
describing
mom.
this right?
Maybe I'm just.
You're doing fine.
Yeah.
I'm
just
tracking.
She's tracking. That's the key.
Needs improvement.
What do you do with this information?
2
aquatic elves. They're missing. And they have the same last name as somebody that were on the crew.
My God, give it to Billy. You motherfuckers.
Please, give it to Billy.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I don't know. Just fun go talk to them. See if they know them.
Yes.
Obviously, I'm assuming that they do.
Okay.
We don't need everybody over there, but like, let's.
You know I'm always down, Cap, to get off the boat.
Yeah. Go ahead. Let's see your negotiating skills.
Oh, you know my negotiating skills is slim to none.
Perfect.
My negotiating skills is, you see these 2 fists?
Yeah.
They're gonna get these hands. Somebody is.
Don't catch them.
Yep. That.
So. Why don't you want to get off the boat? I didn't see your face up there. Even though I've never seen your face.
True. That's an accurate statement. I mean,
Billy,
all...
where are you on this boat?
Please.
I'm on the poop deck.
I go outside and say, hey, bud, Mom and Dad's missing. You want to go find them?
Is that to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Fuck it.
It's your mom and dad.
Oh, my mom and dad?
Yeah, your mom and dad are missing.
Can you just show him the pictures?
This is the most difficult route to go by to get this result.
The cap has the pictures. I didn't take it with me.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll go back to cutting potatoes.
I really hope Pella has more interesting things to say than these rowdy gents.
Oh, Pella's hoping to secure the ship down. He's so interested in checking out the city and finding out what he can get it find.
Good. Smart man.
Him and some of the crew are also like, oh man, we wouldn't have spent so much in Dairy Cane if we knew we were coming right to Golgane. But they've still got a lot of penny left because you guys have paid them well.
Well, since we're all waiting around while they figure out how to give simple information to poor Woodfen, I would like to go to see if there are any bulletins about other bounties potentially that might.
Yeah, when you step off the ship and head down the docks and before you leave and you see the bulletin board, I mean, there's a lot of local jobs needed, like more fishing, deck hands, dock hands, warehouse workers, just like hard labor jobs needed around the city.
Okay.
You do see like underneath the papers and whatnot, like as you like pull some of them back and you're looking for something interested. A lot of them will warn, but you do see a 10K wanted poster for 10K bounty on a pirate, and it's got the name Simon Templar underneath it. The illustration of this dude's mugshot, it's a little faded.
Bingo. All right.
Like
I'm gonna take that and who would I see for information on, like, who put these bulletins up?
For how much you have been sailing, this one in particular, because it's right off the docks, would probably be under control of the harbor master.
All right, that's who I'd like to go to ask about.
Sweet. A couple docks down by the lighthouse, there's a short start building. It's got a Dutch door and its top's open as you approach it. There is a probably one of the oldest elves you've ever seen, being a half elf, right?
Oh, lovely. Something in common.
Sitting in there writing on parchment, abacus on one side, fucking scale on the other side, and he's weighing coins and he's making annotations, and he's handing off pieces of parchments and he's stabbing them through a receipt holder.
I'm gonna knock on the door to try to get his attention.
He looks up and like he sees you and he stands up straight and he goes, "Oh, please come in, please come in. How can I help you? My name is Harbor Master Ta."
Lovely to meet you, Harbor Master. I apologize for the intrusion, and I'm gonna take out the bulletin. I'm gonna say, sir, do you have any further information about this bounty? I have a lot of interest in going after this person.
He squints and he motions you. "Please come in. You're not bothering this at all. No, of course. The harbor master's open for all information and any kind of business captains and ship merchants might be looking to have. And that looks to be like an old one. I need to see it." And he pulls up his glasses and he pulls out another monocle that like he holds it at a distance from his glasses, and it like magnifies his eyes so you can like really see it. He goes, Simon Templar. Yes. Look, he's been wanted for piracy. Simon Templar. His ship is called the Saint. I believe his figurehead looks like I'm told, a cleric with wings. But yes, Captain Rossi, here's what I know. Captain Rossi and his merry band of thieves are known for some high-profile heist. I don't believe most of them. I think they've been upcharged because of tavern tales. But they did rob the Bank of Murez on the island of Quijano, and they're the ones responsible for intercepting Durgan's shipment of newly minted coins recently, or at least when that went up. Now, like I said, it's been a while. For what I know and what's been told of his legend, this ship supposedly can switch colors and disguise the figurehead so easily. They slip in with the local populace, they commit the thief, and then they're gone. But the one thing that the constabulary and the inquisitors who came investigating found that in all the places they robbed, they're usually greeted or visited by a noble of some sorts using the name of lawful gods. Or named after lawful gods. Obviously, they're not saying they're the gods themselves, but you get what I'm getting at.
So not only a pirate, but blasphemous as well.
Maybe. But never be too careful trusting those named after the high heavens.
Fair enough. That's quite the information. I deeply appreciate this. Hopefully, I'll be able to return with a full bounty soon. Thank you very much, sir.
Of course, ma'am. Good luck to you.
All right, and then I'm going to head back to the ship. What brewmaster like to drink? I hope
Back
you like
aboard
them
the ship. Has anybody gotten the missing poster to Woodfin yet?
Yeah, I went back to the captain and been like, "Hey, can I borrow that poster real quick?"
Here you go.
Thank you. And then I walked back down to Wolfrin and said, "Hey, this is what I found, or Slate found, on the bulletin board," and I gave it to him.
Woodfin, Birchstorm, my good boy.
Mm-hmm.
The paper he hands you, sure enough, says missing. The two portraits are probably a decent rendition of what you last remember your mother and father looking like, and their names below, Elena Woodfin and Lucian Woodfin.
No.
The information below says they have been missing for quite some time. The date here on here is Ventosa the 12th. They were due back with a shipment and have not been found. There is a reward and money for any information about the knowledge and or whereabouts, fate, and or returned in alive and in person. For any information, please contact the harbor master.
Oh, I mean, I've got information. They're my mom and dad. I can tell them all about them. That's easy money.
I think they want details about where they're.
Oh, I don't have a fucking clue. I don't know.
The real question is, do you care?
Yeah. I mean, they're good people. They were nice.
Yeah, but you raised yourself, yeah?
No. They they were kind of like bebopping in and out, but like they never came back and were like, I'm back, and then like hit me. Like they brought me back like gifts and stuff, and like spears and like little fishing stuff, little bobble. They were great. They were great. They did the best they could with their profession.
So you were born with a silver spoon in your mouth, is what you were saying.
That is not what he said.
I don't think you know what that means, so I'm gonna let that slide.
I know what that means. You were on the upper side of the town, and I was on the lower side of town. But I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine.
God, you're so dumb. I love you.
I'm not dumb.
Yeah. Okay. I know, and I'm not rich. Yeah. I mean, does it say like the last whereabouts?
Nope.
Oh, okay. So they could just be fucking anywhere.
Fucking gone.
Maybe at the bottom of the goddamn ocean.
I'm to be a detective.
All right. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this paper.
Hey, when we find them and the people that took your mom and dad, I'm gonna crack some skulls.
Well, okay, like we're assuming that these two full-grown adults were kidnapped. Like they were like fishermen. They went out and did boat stuff. Like
yeah, they could have just been lost at sea. You don't know.
Yeah, they're and I mean they're also water elves too. So they might be just chilling in the water off of a shipwreck. You know?
Oh,
like
in your underground lair?
No.
It's racist.
I'm just like walking away. I'm like, I'm gonna go talk to someone who can like carry a tune. I'm gonna go find Mask. I'm gonna say, hey, my parents are missing.
I mean, do you want to find him?
I mean, that'd be nice.
I don't know. Some people don't have like a great relationship with the parents, and they don't really care. But like, if you do, then like
my parents were nice. I would like to make sure that they're at very least I want to make sure they're okay.
Ah, so you fucks with them.
Yeah,
that's
no,
good.
I fucks with them pretty hard.
Yeah, all right. We can take a look. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I'm here for you.
Yeah, man. All right. Can you take that mask off?
No.
Okay. Can you tell me like what race you are?
I am a race that can wear a mask.
Okay, so I open up my book and I scratch Kenku off.
I don't know why you had Kenku.
No, I have all the races. I've just been going down like my bingo chart.
Tell me why you wear a mask.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Arakoa and Kenku are crossed off. All right.
We are making progress.
Yep.
Well, he's not a dragonborn either. We can see his hands, can't we?
Yeah.
Do they look human?
I'm wearing gloves.
And he's never had a tail. I've never seen a tail. So,
He's just fast as fuck, boy.
I've been using the powers of deduction to try to guess what he is. And when I guess correctly, I get 2 extra levels.
That's pretty good. I'm going to gain that feat.
I don't think that's how that works.
No. I've added my own minigame. But yeah, now knowing that my parents may or may not be in danger, I, for the first time after murdering so many people, I kind of feel something, but I don't know what it is. I just feel.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
No, you don't know that. I didn't say it out loud.
Doesn't change how sorry he is.
Yeah. Yeah, roll for depression.
100 roll.
No. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna go back to chopping my potatoes and acting like everything's fine, like a good adult.
Yoki.
The GM got a 6.
Okay. Jesus.
What?
Nah, I've been laughing my ass off about this whole diatribe.
Oh, good. I'm glad that my character.
He just kind of deals with us.
Yeah.
I'm glad I can make everybody laugh tonight.
Yeah.
Let's not say it's laughing. All right. Well, let's try to wrap up this tonight with a little bit more info. We're gonna go back to you, Slade, if you're cool.
No.
Very well. Who else is off the ship? All right.
I feel like if we're wrapping up, then you probably don't want to go back to me. It sounds like there's going to be a lot unfolding this way.
Oh yeah.
Uncool game.
Well, if you don't want to deal with your problems with your parents, let's go find Slate.
What the fuck are you talking about? I already said Are you deaf?
No, I'm not deaf. I heard you. That's why I said let's go.
Are you sure?
Yes, you said you're going to go investigate later, and then you went back to peeling potatoes.
Well, yeah, we have a crew of like more than 10, and they all need to eat.
Hey, I bet you have a couple of sous chefs. Crap, I can't speak tonight.
Yeah, I don't. I have yet to like partition out the duties because the last time someone in this group cooked, that wasn't me. We all got sick.
True. You do cook very well, my man.
Thanks, bud.
You're welcome.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for playing. We are off next week. I will catch you all at the beginning of November. Comments, questions, concerns, bitch, moans, grapes, complaints, questions about lore.
So we're not gaming until next year?
What? No, I said November, my friend.
Yeah,
Yeah. We're in November.
we're in November.
Yeah, so December.
Yeah,
Know what he
Yeah.
meant.
I
Lots
know
of
what he meant,
murder.
but it's funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm sorry. Shit has gone on in my life that I'm actually still a month behind in my head. Like when people are like, "Oh, Thanksgiving's next week," I'm like, "What? No, it's not." Yeah, December 1st. We will reconvene. I hope everybody enjoys their Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
You as well, buddy.
Woo, food.
Thanks, Billy.
You gonna be in work tomorrow, Rob?
No.
Yucky.
Thanks for hanging out.
Well, who am I
and
gonna
fun.
talk to then? Bullshit.
Well, you can unlock Gmail and talk to Adam.
Listen, I've tried to unlock Gmail.
Oh
Not
wait,
much.
he's gonna be on a plane. Oh, he's on a plane now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's flying through the air.
Oh
He's
yeah.
going to Tornado Alley.
Oh, he's going to Oklahoma.
Sure.
That is Tornado Alley.
Hey,
Yeah,
thanks
Just
for hanging
that
out,
one
everybody.
state.
What the fuck? Alright. Been fun. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but thanks for hanging out. World of Warcraft stream tomorrow, so hope to see you then. 7:30 p.m. EST. If not, have a fabulous weekend. If you did or did not hear my DM, no D&D next week because it's Thanksgiving and we all have to eat lots of turkey and spend time with family, whether we're excited about it or not. So I hope you guys have fun then. But I will see you tomorrow. Other than that, have a fabulous time and night. Bye, everybody.